For this next example, we have a number written in standard form, and we're going to add it to a number written in unit form. So we have 1 8/10 plus 13/10. Now when you see this number, 13/10, you should start thinking, how can I put 13 dots in my tenths place? And we're going to talk about that here in just a second. But let's start first with our 1 8/10. So pause this video and place 1 8/10 in the first row of your place value chart. So 1 8/10, that would be 1 1 and then 8/10. Now for 13/10, I'm really going to think about 13. If I put 13 dots in here, I know that I can group 10 of them together and bundle them and move them over. I could also know that 10/10 is the same thing as 1 whole. So for 13/10, that would give me 1 whole and 3/10. So 13/10 is the same thing as 1 whole and 3/10. So now I'm going to add just like I would in the standard algorithm. So I have 8 plus 3. That would give me 11. 11/10. And 1 1 plus 1 1 would give me 2 1s. Now when I'm looking at this 11/10, I know that if I have 10/10, I can group them together and bundle them and move them over to the next place value, just like we would when we're adding using the standard algorithm. So I'm going to take these 10/10 right here. I'm going to bundle them together and they're going to move over. When I move them over, they're going to become 1 whole. So these 10/10 are going to be no longer here. I'm moving them over to become 1 whole. Now, what am I left with? I'm left with 1/10 and 3 1s. So my answer would become 3 1/10.